In the property industry over the next 12 months there's going to be a lot happening, but I think we've got to think longer term. I think one of the biggest things that we're seeing coming through with the discussions we're having with our clients is relevance, probably. Relevance and the speed of information, then linked to where property is at the moment in relation to have we got what we need in order to make them decisions going forward? Do we have a system that does it? Do we have the people who know what they're talking about around what we need to? We need the information to populate the systems. So a lot of the clients at the minute in discussions we've had recently, and some big ones, are looking at systems and how do they actually use the system themselves. So there's a fair few things on the market around how to run and manage a building and life cycle planning and things like that, but it might not just fit right nicely into what the business model is for the corporate environment. So there's quite a lot of clients looking at them systems. That system implementation decision making takes a good 12 months to get board approval on big portfolios. Then you've got to get the information in, which then brings the relevance. So fundamental to any property in my mind is the asset register. So if we get that right, you can make decisions going forward. The asset register is out of date as soon as a new piece of plant comes in. So I guess that relevance piece is important. It's having a good structured approach of how you're going to keep that information live and having good support into the businesses that are needing and using that information. So look, at fund level where they're making decisions, long-term investment, what do they want to see of the capital works? Property managers are trying to understand where they need to do things. Reaction is often the case in FM, but I think people are trying to get more, organised and a little bit more planned in their approaches, which is great from our perspective because I'm an engineer in the background and having a plan's really important. So what's happening in the next 12 months, look, we feel that there's a fair bit of the baseline information gathering, but we are seeing that there's longer term projects that are sitting there, and whether that's in real estate, whether that's in aged care, whether that's in government or the like, everybody's similarly looking at how do we get that information and make it useful for us into the future.